Legitly. I got that low sweep. I mean, it looks pretty good. There you go. All right, I'm buying one there. That was a little early buy, but I mean, it's not bad. See if we can get TP previous day high here. See what happens. I'm just trying one for the biscuit. SMT's at the highs, but I mean, it's pushing higher, so I'm gonna try this. What's my risk down here? I'm 34. Okay, I like that. Order block entry, only risking 133 bucks. It's a 2R trade basically. If it wicks me out, wicks me out. I'm just trying that 15-minute. Easy break even, just that the 10 a.m. high. No, that gives me more conviction now. Looking like pretty good so far. 10 a.m. high, take that out. 15-minute, yeah, looks good. Long ass wick to the downside. I was seeing if we can get that previous day high. I mean, this is like not a crazy setup, but I like my wide stop placement here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go break even as soon as we take out that high. Yeah. No, I'm gonna say break even. BE. I could have gone break even there with the SMT, 100%. Like for me, like I don't think we should take out that low. I don't think so. I think a higher likelihood chance is going up now. I got a nice retracement, right? Let me just use this wick low to this high. Yeah, tagged everything I wanted. I want to keep it underneath that 15-minute low just in case we want to resweep it to go higher. That's why I'm only in 1 micro right now. I need to give it some room to breathe. So far, I mean, basically the trade idea was, okay, we tagged the 5-minute gap, and I was kind of waiting for a 30-second chain state delivery. And we got it right there beautifully. And, you know, this was a manipulation to a 5. Saw a nice wick. And, oh, man, is it going to go lower? We'll see. I did like that target, but we'll see, man. I'm going to let this one breathe a little bit. Seeing a sell-off here. I think that high should get taken out. Hit 62 fibs in this retracement level. Hit that high. So seeing a sell sequence now. Yeah. 30-minute gap. Hourly closure. Whoa. This would be illegal if we just come all the way down here, right? In my opinion. But anything could happen here. Where's London highs? London highs right here? Oh, that is London highs. Oh, shit. Just realized. Basically when the high gets taken out. I might even add one if we hold this low, dude, and we get another order block. Actually, I might, dude. Yeah, no, we're dancing around here. Bouncing around, bouncing around. Like, what's my stop loss if I move it to here, right? 73. Yeah, I can add one when we get higher. Watch this 1 minute play out. Oh, beautiful. New 15-minute candle too. Nice. Taking that high out for sure, man. Yeah. There's no wick on this one, right? Oh, there's a small one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Beautiful push. I may look to add one here, and bring my stops here, right? So still $200 of risk. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna take that low out. So once I get this closure, oh fuck, don't take out the high though. Let's see, let's see how this closes, and let's see if we get a little retrace. This is really, oh my god, it's looking pretty nice for a breakout here. Pretty nice. Put down. Or should I wait for the breakout and then see if I get another continuation higher? Maybe. Okay, I'm definitely moving the stops down here now. Man, yes, dude. It's just going. Can we see a nice move up to those highs, man? And then I can lower my risk again to this. It's only 70, so reduce by half again, right? There you go, come on. I'm just gonna go fully break even once we break this. I don't think it should retrace anymore, right? No, I'm not really seeing it. I'm seeing a huge buy sequence on ES, so dude, fuck it. There you go. Give me that closure. Beautiful closure right there. Oh, come on, come on. Give me that closure. I'm actually gonna move my stops to this low now. Or I can just go break even here, see if I could catch a different move. Let's see what happens here. I think I might just go break even here. Yeah. We got that. We got the London high sweep. I'm break even. So either from here we see a stronger buy sequence. 40 seconds left to close. So at this point, we hit London highs. We hit that previous 15-minute high candle, right? I want to see this rip, right? Like we basically rejected from this London high, which to me is not a significant liquidity pool. I think we should just rip through these levels, but at the same time, you know, anything can happen. So I'm break even here, right? I would love to see this just go higher quicker, but if this hits me out break even, you know, that's one trade gone. I'm gonna reevaluate maybe another 15-minute continuation, but other than that, I think that's it for me, right? I would like this to basically just kind of shoot through these highs at this point. with this new 15-minute candle, like I want higher prices. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful push right there. All right, so I'm fully break even here. We're basically at 2R is at previously high. Asia high is still like 200 bucks, right? Still a winning day, so it's not bad. Previously high would be really nice. I think I'm gonna aim for previously high. The problem is like my break even is at that okay, we tagged the 2 minute. Oh yes, come on, let's go, buddy. Can we get just a nice buy sequence here, man? Just keep pushing higher. But you see that. So the reason why I took this trade, right, is we got a great manipulation lower, basically filling in most, like 99% of the gap. We got a 5-minute inversion, and then from this inversion level, this gap, we were holding this. And why I want to say we're holding this, even though we wick through it, because the closures and the bodies of the candles tell the story, and the wicks do the damage, right? Damage as in like it tried to close below, but it faked out. Try to close below, but it faked out. Try to close below, but it faked out, right? We got a lot of fake outs in there. So that is already showing me some bullish signs that we want to move higher. And then basically once we get this 5-minute closure above these down closed candles, then I have more conviction that we're going to go higher, right? So now I want to see like, okay, I could have gone aggressively and entered here. Stops at like maybe this low, targeting these highs. But I want to see a gap. I want to see a gap that gets put in place because I trade fair value gaps here. So once we got that closure, the next candle after that was a really glizzy candle. And at 10 a.m. we had that news which actually pulled it down, closed, left a tiny gap on the 5-minute. Gap or not, I'm still going to utilize it, especially if I know that we're entering sort of a bullish order flow pattern now, right? It's like we're creating these higher lows and higher highs, okay? So once we tag that area, one thing I like to use for time frames is anything that's fractal with it, anything that is aligned with that time frame on the lower time frame. So the 5-minute is technically tied to the 30-second. So my idea was, okay, if we get a nice 30-second closure above these down close candles, I'm gonna take a jab. So as soon as I saw this like start pushing up, I kind of preemptively entered a little bit earlier. And then we just saw some consolidation, and now we're seeing nice break, and now we're seeing a nice sort of flow to the upside. So I'm fully break even here. 1 minute, we got a nice change of state of delivery too as well. I probably could have entered on the 1 minute. It would have been a slightly better entry, but all in all, it's fine. And then now we're just seeing this continuation of this nice bullish order flow, retracement, continuation higher. If we see another retracement before we take out these Asia highs, PDH, I will probably add one, move my stops up to that low, and then see if I could capitalize with an extra contract. But right now I'm just in one, just kind of testing this out. This is basically a full R trade, but after moving my stops, after we got that breakout, it basically became a half R, and then now fully break even, so it's completely risk free. So this is a setup I decently like, but not fully confident in for me to go full size, only because NQ has been sort of a lot weaker than ES. So there's always a possibility ES could, NQ could pull down ES at any moment, right? So half risk, 4 counts, get my 270, or even like 200 here, and it's still a solid trade overall, right? So now we just let this play out. So either hits my break even or we hit our PDH previous day high. I mean, to be honest, like we have a nice 4-hour gap up there, right? Like this could be like final TP, but I would take one TP out at previous day high, and then see if we get a pullback again, and then maybe take another entry inside of a 15-minute gap or 5-minute gap. I mean, you get the gist, right? We're getting a nice, push up here, so I like to put it like a little bit below. Yeah, it's a 2-hour trade, man. I could put my stops up, but just go risk free because I'm on 1 micro. Because potentially I can find another entry here, right? Like, we're going to get another 5-minute gap, hopefully. If we get formed, that'd be nice. This was a nice 5-minute push, right? Clearly, we want to take out all this liquidity. I think it's pretty damn clear now, right? Pretty damn clear. 15-minute, really strong close as well, too. Like, everything is showing me strong closes at the around 10 a.m. time, right? So 10 a.m. is an amazing time to look for entries, only because we have a 5-minute close, we have a 15-minute close, we have an hourly close, we have a 30-minute close. So that gives you an idea of direction, right? So when you get a nice candle like this right here on the 15-minute, super bullish, right? Like, you can already tell, like, this candle took out how many of these candles? Like, almost like 10, 15, 20, right? So that gives direction. That gives momentum and direction. So you wait for any type of pullback, and for me, it has to be a gap. It has to enter some sort of a gap for me to play along. And a gap, it can't be any gap. I don't like 1 minute, I don't like 2 minutes, I don't like 3 minutes. I like 5 minutes and 15 minutes, an hour at least. 30 minutes, I don't typically use it, but I use it as like defensive points when I'm already in a trade. But yeah, we have Asia high targets right there, resting above. We have this super long wick that will most likely get taken out. That was previously high. And ES is definitely heading toward like that high from, I don't know when that is, but I should have labeled it, but it's okay. But yeah, so once we get this nice 15-minute closure, another really strong bullish sequence candle, right? Above this down close candle, I could safely assume at this point, we will most likely take out these high targets, right? I mean, there's always a chance it can come down to my break even, take me out, and then go back up. But I mean, it's no risk, right? Like, I do have profits, that I could take out right here and stuff like that. But it's just pretty obvious to me we want to take out these highs. So we're gonna get the yeah, I definitely could have added one there. I mean, 100%. But I don't want to move my stops to my break even stops higher at this point. That's the only problem, right? Because then if my break even stops move higher, then there's a higher likelihood of me getting stopped out break even. So like now when I see this move higher and then we get a pullback, then I'll be more inclined to maybe add one, right? So my initial entry is my initial entry, right? And then I want to wait a bit longer for me to go add another one in, because now at this point, like, my break even stops are probably safe, most likely, right? Because we had this nice move to the upside. So at this point, like, yes, if we get a nice pull down to this area and we get a nice reinversion back up, I would consider adding one more, right? Because we got that retracement from this bullish move to continue the bullish move higher. So this 15-minute, oh, it looks so good. Everything looks great right now. Everything looks pretty great. I'm gonna start trailing aggressively when we hit Asia high. I'm pretty convinced that we're gonna take out that wick. I might just leave this fully break even until we take out previously high. Yeah, 4-hour candle looks fucking amazing too. Everything looks great. This all looks so good. Like, there's like every pullback's getting eaten up. Like, small pullback getting eaten up, small pullback getting eaten up. I'm gonna just leave it at that, and then hopefully I hit TP. If not, it's all good. I'll be right back. Alright, what is it doing? Anything fun? Not really yet. No more gaps. Bullish closure. Safely assume that's gonna get taken out. So now I could start moving this to each 5-minute low, but there's really no point. Yeah, beautiful 15-minute closure. I would assume that high gets taken out. See, now we're gonna get this nice 15-minute gap get formed, right? Hopefully. So this is where, you know, I could maybe look for ads to look for longs. I could just take out my profits here for now and see if we can get a re-entry. Yeah, you know, I'll do that. I'll take out this high, so it'll be like 1.5 R, which is still, for me, it's fine. Oh no, actually, I'll just trail aggressively there. Yeah, I'll trail aggressively. All right, we got that sweep. Dude, if we get like a nice continuation pattern inside this 15-minute gap that gets formed here, that'd be beautiful. See what happens, man. We're all so close to Asia highs, man. So close. Oh, why is it so big? Smaller. I don't like it too big. So once I hit Asia highs, I'm gonna try to trail this more aggressively, like 30s to this low. We're seeing some sort of a sell sequence now, but it's fine. I mean, no sell sequence. What am I saying? I mean, a little rejection area, but yeah, if we start off with break even, that's fine by me, man. This could look really good. I'm telling you, man. What's that 15-minute creates a gap, man? Another continuation play for higher. Just have so many targets to the upside, dude. Like, so many. We're probably gonna see a little bit of sell-off, so I'm gonna trail aggressively once we hit that Asia high, and then see if I can get a re-entry inside of a 15-minute gap. You know, that would be even better without taking previous day high, right? So yeah, I think most likely I'll just take it out Asia high here and see if I get a re-entry. Yeah, I like that. About 1.6 R or 1.5 R ish. I'll take that. Yeah, looking to close this. Boom. Okay. TP